I am having an absolute wild time trying to get this thing. You would not believe the difficulty I've been having trying to zoom up on these beings in the sky. A lot of difficulty just even being able to get out here and do this. Um, I kid you not. Let's see if we can get some of these beings up here, because there are beings up here, you all. Whether people want to believe it or not, it's really kind of difficult for me. Hello, bang bang mucka bang. I've got my compact binoculars doing this because even though my Nikon camera can get a really good image of these, boom, when I go into the record mode, it does not let me zoom up on these. It literally turns everything dark. Everything dark. Ooh, that looks kind of like a square. This is the only way I can get it, and you can see I'm not having too good of a job, too good of luck right here, but I'm trying to get that. Yeah, there are like a lot of white balls and stuff. Look at this. So they're behind the moon, and I really would love to had gotten this close up with my one camera, but it is just not happening at all. Hello. This is really try to zoom it in, try to magnify it, try to get a, these aren't normal. Those are not normal. Oh my gosh, I like looking, you all really do like looking at this like that. And perhaps if I wasn't hooked up to my binoculars, I could zoom up a lot better. Perhaps, but you never know. You really don't know unless you, yes, let's do it like this. We can see some underneath. Look at that. Hello, Applebrooks. Now, granted, this is not the best images. You are gonna have to watch that because I gotta go in the house and get my jacket. It's cold. Oh, here's my jacket right here. I took my jacket off after I couldn't. I made myself all hot trying to film the moon with my Nikon camera, and it wouldn't work for me. It would not work. And yeah, hello everyone. I really wish I could, but it's all right. It's quite all right. I just wonder, I really do wonder about what's in the clouds, is what I wonder about. Yeah, there are faces in the clouds. It's like, yeah, maybe like I do that. It's really dark underneath. Here's what happens. Whenever there comes like a new moon or something, you get all of these clouds. When it starts coming time for something with the moon, they all start gathering around. It's really strange how they do it. It really is. I wonder if I took this off of here, if I took it off my compact binoculars, if we'd be able to see more of it. This is a great big old dark cloud coming on. I'm taking it off, you all, because I think I can zoom up just as good without it probably. Let me look, because we got this magnifying thing. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it just like this if you're just tuning in. Look at that sky. Oh, this is a lot. Look at that. Yeah, this is a lot better. I like this better, you all, because I'm just confined to that binoculars when I use that. Let's see what we can see. Those look like they're squares up there, doesn't it? We got a better, a wider view is what we've got. Let's see about this. Now, granted, it's really hard to get good images at night with the moon like this. Oh, now here comes a great big gigantic dark cloud. Let me show you how big and dark it is. It's literally that dark. I just gotta lean my head back on here. Wonder if y'all can see me. Ah, you can see me. Yeah, I'm going to lean me back like this. If you get a lot of comments on here to brighten up my face, you'll be able to see me better. You will. Yeah, that kind of looks like a hello everyone. Yeah, see, that's great. You bright up my face with your comments, and I'll have more light. See, look at that square up there that's came into being. That moon up there. Let's look at that. Now these are literally pitch black clouds is what they are. Pitch black. You know what's so strange is they blend in with the sky, as you can see. Look at that dark circle one right there. They literally blend in with the sky. Is what happens. Look at this whole sky. It is another life force up there. And some may not want to, look, see, there's something up there on that part right there. Some may not want to believe this, but it really is true. There's some type of, a different type of life form up here in the sky. Man, this is a lot of dark clouds coming in. It's really a lot more than I anticipated. I don't know where they came from. It's kind of spooky. It really is a little bit spooky. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the plasma filament, the dark filament beings on the sun is what this reminds me of. The dark filament beings on the sun. That's what it reminds me of. With me looking up there, and what if it is? What if it is the dark filament beings, and they're here? Look at this. Look at up here. Don't that look like that to you all? Like the dark filament beings? Yeah, hit this. Can y'all hear me? Because I'm not sure about my volume or nothing like that. Let me see if I can turn it up. I don't want. Oh, okay, I got it now, you all. That's what they remind me of, the dark filament beings on the sun. That's what it is, the sun. Yeah. You know, I actually caught the moon turning into plasma one day. It was pretty neat. It looked like it was dripping plasma. It really did. It was like drip, drip. It was a wild looking photo. Look at this. Looked like there's a round ball right there. You all see it? Right below that moon. I wish I could get a better image of that. I really do. But when this is like that, it's hard to even get a clear image at all. Just hold on a second, you all. Thank you, Shanae. Austin, that's, what can you buy for your iPhone to get images like that? Shanae, I'm just using my iPhone, and I'm using the live feature to do a live video, and YouTube, literally, this is YouTube zooming capabilities. So you can do this, even though you may not want to do this with a lot of people. If you put your video onto private, if you want to do a live stream and you make it private for only you, you can zoom up like this and only you will be able to see it, and then you can decide whether you want to share it or not. You all, if you all didn't know that, you can do that. But look at this, is not wanting me to get good images. It really isn't. That's what you can do, because that's really like a virtual telescope. Is what this zoom is when you go live, because you got, boom, you can really like zoom up a whole lot. Yeah. You're so welcome. I just wish we could get clearer pictures. I really do. But as it is, you know, it's like, I think because they've got so much darkness in the sky, so much dark filaments up there. Yeah. That's right, Sunita. You all, everybody can do it. Everybody can hit the live button on their YouTube. If you got a YouTube page, you can hit that live button and you can put it to private, only you, and do this. Yeah, I think it's great. It's like a virtual telescope. It really is. What is that? Do you see those 3 balls up there? Look at those around the sun. What are they doing? Look at them. It's beings up there. Look at those. They kind of reminded me of the ones that came out of the solar flare last night that we was watching. Now see, I can't see that with my naked eye, but this camera picked it up, is what it did. I picked it right up. Ninja Simaori, that's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. A moon orb. It could be a moon orb. It hurts my neck looking straight up. We got something. We got a dark ball coming. Look at that dark ball. Dark plasma ball. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Look at it. It's the size of the moon. A dark filament ball. That's what I want to call them. Hello, everyone. I just, look, there's another one up there by the sun. Moon is getting ready to go past it. Boom, it just eclipsed it. You see that? Wow. Oh, yeah. So really, this, you see how it looks dark like this, you all? That if you were looking at the night sky, you would not even know that that dark area of the sky is up there, but it is literally made by these beings up there. They make that dark area in the sky is what they do. There comes another big dark area. Look at this, you all. Wow, that is mammoth. Look like, could you imagine being up there and seeing all of that? Don't that look like it's on the sun? Yes, there's a lot of activity. That's why I wanted to come out here. The sky was literally covered over. First, it was covered over in a complete white layer is what it was covered over in. And then the black stuff came. Oh, it's so cool looking. It really is cool. I love it. This is some of my favorite photos. I just wish that my Nikon would let me film without going dark in the recorder mode, but that's what it does. Even though I turn the brightness all the way up, it will not let me film this like that. Hello, everyone. Yeah, the moon is, yeah, it's pretty clear. Let me put some comments up here to provide some lighting. Now, this ain't the sun. I'm just saying that the dark, look at this. Look how, ooh, I love it. I do like it. It's so good. Look at that ball right there, the circular one right there. Well, they remind me of the dark filament beings on the sun. They really do. I think they're one and the same is what they are. And if we could get a really clear, crisp picture, I think it would probably verify it. Hello, everyone. Yeah. It just looks so cool. Well, I think they have the ability to change the color of the background of the sky. I really do. But I really think that these right here are from the living beings up there in the sky. It looked like a great big indentation right there, like 3D. Yeah. 3D, you all. It's getting ready to exit that until the next cluster of clouds coming. You can see the next cluster of clouds are coming. Yeah. We're looking at the moon, and it's got a lovely halo around it, but you can't see it. You cannot see it with this. But there is literally a halo around it. And Yeah, this ain't gonna pick it up though, because it just won't. Now if I took a picture with my one camera, it would pick it up. But we're trying to zoom up on these beings that are in the clouds, this plasma stuff. See them coming out by the side of the sun. I keep calling it the sun, you all, but it's supposed to be the moon. I do apologize, but that's what I keep calling it because it's so bright like it. You got a clear night in Houston. That is absolutely wonderful. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, that's and if you want to do this yourself, you get your cell phone out and go on your YouTube channel and hit a live video. Say you want to do a live video and then put it to private and then go live, and only you will be able to see it, and then you'll have it for your own self and you won't have to buy. I think they're doing this on purpose. They're making it all right. Look at this. Making it look kind of like cauliflower, kind of like, well, that's not a good example. I really think it's trying to focus, but it really can't. Shanae Austin, I should get the iPhone 13 Pro Max. You would be able to capture all the photos you want in the sky. Well, my husband has that. He really does. I've just never used his phone to do this because then I think I had to log into my account on here, and that's a good idea. It might get somewhat clearer than this. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if you all can see it a little bit. Yeah, it's loaded with those plasma-like orbs. It really is. This is one of the good nights if you can get outside and do this. You get some good images. I really do feel that they are a totally different species up there in the sky. Look, I think it's up right above. I think there's heads there up there. Look, their heads are up there in the sky, in the clouds. Yeah, get a separate camera. I have a Nikon. I took it in the house. I was going to film this right here. I was going to film this right here with that, but when I went to the film mode, it went dark. It wouldn't film what I wanted it to film. I couldn't get up close, but I could take a picture and it would show me everything in it. It really would, everything. But it wouldn't film it, which is a big bummer. I think they've done it to all digital cameras, even though you can adjust the contrast and the brightness and all of that manually. Yeah, that's right. All around us are red clouds, totally different species, you know, and there's probably some that have literally took over some people's bodies. They really have. They took over their bodies, and those people aren't normally, they're not like they used to be. Yeah, walk-ins. Well, that's what they say I have, is a walk-in, took over my body. But I'm completely me, I really am. Completely myself. But I've got to do this right here. Look how it's so neat. You can see the dark area over the whiteness of the... Is this like ceremony up here? Really, when I've looked at it, when it does stuff like this, I kind of think, are they doing a ceremony or a ritual or something up there in the sky? Because of all the... Okay, let me tell you something about these right here. When I was flying to Cancun with my sister, it was a couple years ago, I was in the plane, I had a window seat, and I took a picture. We were over the clouds. I took a picture, and there in the clouds, with the clouds, were these long black, they were this color right here, long black, stringy looking beings. Just, okay, you know what tar looks like when they pour tar on the road? And you know, if you ever played with tar, if you stretch tar out, it's, if you stretch out tar, black tar that they put on the road, and you play with it, that's what they looked like. They were literally, took pictures of them when I was flying to Cancun. They were literally in with the clouds, and they were stretched out on there. It was the wildest thing. It was the wildest thing. But now, you know, when I just now said that, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of when we looked at the live webcam. I showed some pictures last night of like the rain and the snow. What's in the side of it? It's like this dark matter in the inside of it. That's what's showing up inside of there. Well, these species, this type of being that's up there in the sky, they literally, they were long and stringy. I think that they can make themselves shape into anything they want. It looked really strange. I thought, you got to be kidding, but it wasn't. That is a species that are up there in the sky. Now, I don't know if there's any sci-fi movies that are talking about that, but it's true, you all. I caught pictures of it, and that's the best way I can describe it. And they were this right here, but they look like black tar that you would stretch out. That was their ships, or maybe that's their bodies. Maybe it's their bodies, you all. Maybe that's their life form, and that's what they look like. Yeah. Now see, even like this one, let me zoom out. See how this, you got the white clouds. Look, you know, that could be a great big giant cube in there. You got the white clouds that come, and then this gets in all over top of it is what happens. Is what happens, you all. Hello, Danielle. What happened to your, boom, there. You lost your wrench. You lost your wrench. I think you got it back now. Yeah, that is, yeah, look at this. So if this is a different species, which I really do, yeah, believe it is, have they always been there? And if they haven't, where did they come from? Where did they come from? Is the question. Oh, you're so very welcome, Danielle. Yeah. Shawnee. Oh, Shanae. Shanae, honey. Shanae, honey, you can be a moderator during this video. Yeah. So look at that, you all. Look at that up here. It's just so wild. It really is. Bang, bang, mucka bang. Oh, you don't think you can? Oh, well, all you do if you see a derogatory comment or something, you time somebody out, and just give them a chance. And if they keep if they're a repeat offender, then you just block them. That's all you do. It's kind of whatever. That's all you do. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so there are people who say the Anunnaki ships are here, and the Anunnaki are bad, but what if we're living in a world where everything is opposite now? What if it's like the opposite? What if? You never know, because I don't know what's on the earth right now. Something's on this earth, and it's not good at all. If you look, oh, okay, that's great. If you look around and see what's happening, you know something is not right. And yeah. Yeah. Al Sanchez, big time war now. Look, see, look at that up there. See, this is not normal. I have, okay, on the areas of the sun last night, there was a lot of areas that were literally covered like this. Covered completely like that, you all. Just like that. I really think they, what if they came from the sun also? People ain't waking up. Well, they need to wake up, but maybe people aren't looking at the right areas, the right places. Because we all know if you seek what you seek, you will find. Eventually, you will find that what you're seeking for. Let's hope that it's good. That is wild. Yeah. Live backwards is evil. Whoo. Yeah, these are the best time to zoom up on the sky with that moon, because the moon is so bright as it is, but you can see other things. Excuse me, you just did to, what's happening? This makes my neck hurt. See, you seen the screen got bright? I accidentally took my thumb and I tried to move the screen up, and it brought up block, delete, and all of that. But I moved my thumb away from it, is what I did. Kabbalah tree. Yeah. That's a lot. God, that's a really lot of them up there. Yeah. It is a whole lot. Look, there's another round orb-like thing right there in the center of the screen. They're poking their heads out. If that's their heads. If their heads are a whole entire body. Oh, wow. You know what I've noticed at times? This sun, this moon at times, that there is a massive red thing behind this also at times. There really is in the sky. I've only seen it like a few times when there was a lot of activity. Look at all of that, you all. See, I only see this on my small screen, but that looks, what if those were great big gigantic spiders? Or, I don't know. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. The Outer Limits was a really good show. It's too bad that this... I think that there is another object behind the moon. I really do. A massive object. spiders. What do you call those spiders? Because they were actually the ones that drove Bigfoot underground. Is what I heard. They drove Bigfoot underground. The yeah, Starfire, you're so welcome. This moon is a soul catcher. Oh no, I've not seen that. Oh wow, that looks so cool, you all. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. There's obviously some type of a gathering taking place up here. They're gathering all together, and they don't care if people see them. Yeah, I heard about those scorpions. They say kind of reminds them of the scorpions in the Bible. Well, then you got the Scorpion King. You know how the Scorpion King became a, well, I think he turned into a Scorpio or something. I don't know what it was. Had a sting. That would be nice. Remember that mummy? To bring the mummy back to life, it had that black gooey like stuff, like tar like stuff that came out of its mouth or something. Yeah, that mummy did. It had like that black tar coming out of its mouth. Let me try to get this over here like that. See if my phone will refocus. Yeah, it refocused some. You know, these clouds alone, these beings alone up here, they have the ability, if they wanted to, they could literally come together and make this sky pitch black. Pitch black. They could turn the, well, they probably could do the sun as sackcloth also. Turn it, they could just block out all the light, every single bit of the light in the sky if they wanted. Every bit of it. Yeah, that's what it's called, the black goo. The black goo. And that is so wow. You all, I could literally look at this for a really, really, really long time. So just think, the black area right here, if you look on the other side of the moon, that area is also black, but there's no clouds there showing you that it is. It's only when these other clouds come along. Gene decode. The matrix. A soul recycler. Well, I once said this is my 122nd year. I've been on this earth 122 years, if you would say that. That'd be a lot of lifetimes, 122 lifetimes on this earth. It'd be a whole lot of lifetimes, is what it would be. But there's something to it. There really is. A long time, yeah. A really long time. I had this one friend said they want to try to get it all right this time because if they reincarnated, they don't want to have to come back again. They want to learn all their lessons that they're supposed to learn. See, this doesn't want to focus. If I get that out of the way, maybe it will focus. But then maybe it doesn't want to focus. Nah, I can't get it to focus. Bang, bang, mucka bang. Hello, O-Rider. Yeah, we got started without you because I didn't want to miss the moon. It's literally like it's like a half a thing. It don't want to focus on me. If I trick it and then flip it back around. See, I tricked it. I flipped it back around and tricked it. Oh, wow, that is so neat. It really is neat. Hello there, O-Rider. Yeah, but I'm just out here in the cold, but I got my coveralls on, so it's all right. My hands are just a little bit cold. That is yeah. The Great Awakening. You're craving spaghetti, bang bang. He probably ate up all the spaghetti. That's what he did. He ate up all the spaghetti. You can open up a can of spaghetti and meatballs and eat that. It won't be the same. It won't be the same spaghetti and meatballs at all. Garlic bread. Just think if you had to make your own bread because you couldn't buy bread, you better have some flour, and then you maybe can make you some pan-fried bread, or you can make you some potato pancakes with some mashed potatoes left over, or something like that. Are these moving like the sun, like the beings on the sun? Can you tell? They're long and stringy. Look at them. They're connecting. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, now look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if they have tentacles. Little plasma filament tentacles that they reach out to one another with. Oh, Dolly Blows, you're shy. That's great. That's all right. I am an extreme introvert. I was an extreme introvert. I can be. I'd rather blend in. If I'm in a crowd, I want to just blend in with it. I want to be quiet and go hide away in a little corner and not be seen. Gina, you lived next to a portal. Well, I really did have a portal. I had a portal. I had a portal on my property. When I first started this, I had some rods. I made some rods out of some copper tubing that, you know, get copper tubing refrigerator lines. And there's holes up there in that. Look at there. I mean, there's holes up there in the cloud that just went behind the moon. Well, I made one, and I think somehow it was right over here by my pond. I don't know if y'all can see. I have this light post, but behind my pond, behind that light post is a pond. But beside the light post on the ground, a big portal opened up, and bad energy came through, and I had to go down there and close it. I closed it, and what had happened is somebody had touched my rods. You don't let nobody touch your stuff. It's like that you use to find water. You use them to find water, but they touched them and they got contaminated. So I closed it. I broke the rods in half and I threw them in my pond, is what I did. I broke them completely in half and threw them in my pond, and I made some new ones, and nobody touches them. I don't really use them at all. I did use them to find the ley lines in my yard, is what I did. And I haven't used them recently because I just haven't. Yeah, I don't know if it's the moon either, but whatever is up there, these are drawn to it. They love to cross in front of it, is what they like to do. Yeah, they call them witching rods, but yeah, dowsing rods or something. We actually have people who work at the water company around here who actually use those dowsing rods to find water for your water well. They still use them. Yeah, I can do that with mine also. I walked by a plant one time with my rods, and they crossed. I told them cross for a yes and whatever straight out for a no. But anyway, when I walked past a plant, it was completely bone dry of water, and those rods picked it up, and I watered it. It was actually my dad's when he had passed. That looks really kind of interesting right there. Ah, that's very nice. Gotta scratch my head. You remember every dream and you wrote it down? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. See, I can't see that thing that's above the moon that's sticking up. I can't see it with my naked eye at all. Earth is going to turn into a paradise. When? Oh, that looks really cool. It really does look cool, seeing that moon like that. Shanae, it's certainly something kind of similar and probably lead up to the big time. And some people are, you know what, from it. Just like that, they're gone. Just like that, and it's sad because they got families. You know, I often wonder, you know, where do they come, where do these clouds come from? Because if you think about it, they show up out of nowhere. Part of me thinks that they're interdimensional. The beings are interdimensional and they show up, is what I think. That's what part of me thinks. It looks like they have the round ball heads. Look at them. I think I've seen some of these heads in some of my ships. I really do. I'm not joking. Uh-oh. I think I'm probably going to have to go and check out something. I heard a loud noise. But I do thank you all for joining me, and thank you moderators for being on here. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Sorry I have to get off here so abruptly, but I need to check out something.